Hello and good evening to you. I'm Captain James Bollinger of the Sussex Smuggler. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. We're just popping on. I'm just popping on. And you are too. Popping on for a little chat over what I got up to over the Easter weekend. Some terrific events to talk about. I've got a bit of a book review to do. What else? I will just see how it goes and where we go from there, really. But remember, this is going out live on YouTube, so please like, comment, and subscribe. It's the wrong banner. Hold on a minute, let me find the right one. There we go, that's the one. There we are. And that music you can hear in the background is The Privateer's Defeat by Reeves Gallows. Check them out there on Facebook. They're also appearing at Hampton Forest this year. So look forward to seeing them. They've kindly granted permission for me to use their music and great bit of background music. Well, not just background music, but it's great to this show. I think it's probably most appropriate for this show. There we go, as a mention of them down there. I forgot to do it last night on the other broadcast. Just get this week on. That's it. Done. There we go. We'll let that run. Anyway, what did we do over the weekend? Well, we took a break away from the photo shoots, the Easter egg eating and the feasting that we did or do at home, and we popped down to the port of Pevensey. Now, you may not have heard of it because it was a medieval port, from what I understand, that dried up. That's probably wrong. It silted up after the great storm of the 13th century, where all the shingle was pushed up onto the south coast. That's why we have these wonderful shingle beaches, because of that storm. And a lot of the ports got bulked out with silt and shingle that it actually converted into a form of land mats. So places like, for example, Rye. Although there still is a port at Rye, but the actual where the town is, that was all surrounded by sea. And that's how places like Dungeness came about, and all the shingle at places like Dungeness in Kent all got taken off the beach. That's why you've got such a lovely sandy beach there now, and pushed onto the port of Hythe, which is now no longer a proper serving port. And by the way, have a look at the ossuary blog on the Sussex Smuggler.co.uk about the different skulls and thigh bones they found at Hythe and the reasons behind it, and goes to show evidence of the international trade we had back then in the 15th, 16th century. So well worth a look at that. Worth a visit as well for £5, I think, is a family ticket, something nominal. Goes towards the upkeep of the ossuary. Take a look at that, folks. But anyway, getting back to Easter this year, April 2023, what we did on the Good Friday, I've been dying to do this for ages, but when you're a governor of a small state in Hastings called the America Ground, and we'll get back to that later on in the show, you've got a day job to do. So and a lot of the times Friday night I'm actually still working. So Good Friday, excuse me, something very healthy, I can assure you. Excuse me a minute. Go back the whistle. Anyway, so Good Friday provided us with the opportunity to go on what's called the Pevensey Crime and Smuggler Walk. Now, as I said earlier, Pevensey, quite an important strategic point for the Normans, well, the Romans, the Normans, the Britons, not necessarily in any order, all the way really to World War II because of the castle. And we decided to go on, because we like a bit of street theatre. We experienced a bit of street theatre when we came out of lockdown. I think it was 2021, I believe it was, in Deal. They did a Smugglers play in the street where they walked you around. I can't remember who did it now. and they walked you around the old town of Deal in Kent and played out this documentary play, if you like, of smuggling in Deal. Very good. If you get the chance to go down, then they've got it up and running, then please go and watch it. But anyway, getting back to Pevensey, you'll find the details on Facebook. Let's see if I've got them. Oh, here we are. Yeah, if you can find these, it's Robert Bassett that runs the Ghost Walks. He's your guide, and very knowledgeable bloke. And you meet up at the Mint House. Take a look at the Mint House. There we go. Again, that's the best shot I could get because it's fairly busy, believe it or not. Let's try that one again. The road. That's probably better. At a place here called the Mint House. The Mint House sign is to the bottom left under the window, slightly eroded away. Broken down. Oh, there we go. We're back. I don't know what happened there. That's the Mint House there. That's where you'll meet. Over the road is the Castle Pub, and behind that is a car park called the Cattle Place or the Cattle Market. You can park your car in there after 6 o'clock, I believe, and do check the notices. You don't have to pay for parking. So that's your meeting point. He'll be in there. He'll come out. Now, because there were so few of us on the Good Friday tour, there's 4 of us, another couple. I mean, we went in 18th century dress. It was a chilly night as well, but then again, it is because it's on the marshes. Still all that water coming up, and there's a lot of sea around there at one point as well. But I digress. We had a look round the Mint House, and I'll just take you for I've got some pictures I can show you. There you go. A lovely old fireplace there, and there's a story in there that I'm not going to divulge it to you, but there's a story in there that it tells you about happened. I'll give you an idea. Crime and smuggling. Doesn't take much working out, does it? But yeah, it's a lovely old building, and a big shout out to friends of the Mint House, and also whilst I mentioned it, Pevensey Ghost Walks, give them a mention, and a big shout out to friends of the Mint House, friends of not friends, the Pevensey Ghost Walk, and the Pevensey Court Museum as well. Big shout out to those people, those organisations. So yeah, you go round, meet in there, have a look around the house if there isn't too many of you, and be warned if you're not going to keep up with your guide. If you don't, you'll just simply switch off the lights, and that'll be your lot. You'll soon get out of there then, believe me. But yeah, well worth it. If you're in the area, if you can find it on Facebook, go down there. It's £15 a head, up to 15 people, I believe, is insured for. Some great stories along the way. I'm not going to divulge any of them to you. You get to walk past this place, which is indeed Pevensey Castle. I took that shot, and it's actually inside the Roman walls of part of the original castle, I believe. I hope I'm getting all this right, but I'm no authority on any of these things. This is Pevensey Castle. What's left of it. It's owned by the English Heritage. It wasn't open when we were there because obviously it was the evening, but you can still go right up to it. And I think in the area you can see is where the original towers were to the left and right, and there's a gatehouse and a drawbridge there, so you can go right up to it and have a look. But Rob has a story he tells you about the castle and the history of it, which is more the point, the people that were there and being held there, you would not believe it. But you have a walk across there, and then you go to the other side of Pevensey, which is called Westham or West. Well, I pronounce it Westham. I think the locals pronounce it West Ham. But to me, West Ham is something completely different. London and football, but yeah, the walk itself takes about, I think, about 2 hours, um, and you end up going back to the Pevensey Courthouse Museum, where they've got cells down underneath it, and at the top you've got the well of the court as it was laid out back then. They've got the retiring room for the magistrates. It's all there, worth a look. It's all donation based, voluntary run, etc., etc. So your money goes a long way in maintaining these. But have a look for the Pevensey Ghost and Crime Walk on Facebook. If you can't find it, let me know, and I'll put you the right way. Well worth a look, to say the least. We thoroughly enjoyed it. I think we got back about 11 o'clock at night. Do take something warm though to wear. It's a bit chilly down there because of obviously the marshes and the moisture down there. So wrap up, even at this time of year. I don't know what it's like in summer, but you take something, a fleece or something. So yeah, we did that on Friday. Thumbs up for that one. 5 out of 5. Absolutely loved it. Brilliant. Fantastic. And I said we emailed ahead. I said, would you mind if we turn up in 18th century dress? And there's no objection to that whatsoever. The other couple were amazed by it, to say the least. If they're watching, you never know. Hello to you both. And then on the Sunday, we did this last year. We went to this event. Fantastic. Absolutely loved it. Again, the Family Fantasy Festival at Fort Amherst in Kent. We went last year. Brilliant stuff. Well done to Katie Raspberry Ripple and Great Kent Spectations and Fort Amherst for putting this event on. It goes from strength to strength. It's the second year. We went on the Sunday, had a terrific time. Lots of photographs that you get to check out the various Facebook leads, and the probably on the Fort Amherst website by now. Great event, lots of characters like this. Here we go. Spirit Walker, the Pirates of the Caribbean, Nutty Nick and Company. You had some vehicles about, some super trucks in the car park, some brilliant stalls like that one inside. Is that so? I put my glasses on for this one. Where have I put them? Oh, there they are. I'll try and read it out. Maybe some of you are watching this in full screen. The Fearless Viking of Kent. There you go. So one stall. I mean, I didn't picture all the stalls. Pretty difficult getting around all of them. And of course, we've got Merlin there. Some terrific characters. Let's have a. It's meant to put up one particular stall. Let's find it for you. Bear with me now. I've got to go down onto the memory card of this computer. Bear with me. Sorry about this, but I just really should have had this ready. But we are live, so bound to make some mistakes, I guess. Let's have a look. Let's see if it can be. I hope it's this one. Let's have a look. No, not really. Let's try and remove. Try again. I will find this. Remove from the. Or just remove that. I'll leave you with Merlin at the moment, and I'll just try and find this other stall. Live broadcasting, who would do it? Right, let's see if I upload a file. Enjoy the music, of course, whilst I do this. Reaver's Gallows, the Privateers Defeat. Fantastic instrumental by a fantastic band. Let's see if now I can open this. Uploading. Have a look. Come on. I hope it's the right slide. Now processing. Let's have a look. Can we come on? Now Chromebook's doing quite a lot at once. We'll have a look at this one whilst I try and find the next what I'm trying to find. Let's have a look here. You see, you've got the Batman there as well. Yeah, he was there. That's basically in the background. You can see the fort entrance to your right. It's in the side of a cliff. It's a Napoleonic fort built for the defence of the Medway. Lots of levels to it, lots of climbing to do. So an interesting place nonetheless in its own right. This year they changed a few things around. They changed the how you get in. They fenced it all off. And what was I paid? It was $9.50 per person. It's worth it because everything goes to the fort. It's not part of English heritage or anything like that. It's an independent organisation, all on its own. So if you were to visit it, then all the money that you hand over goes to the fort. It's not for profit at all. So an absolute great day out. You are a little bit dependent on the weather. We got lucky because we went on Easter Sunday again, both times last year as well, and it was absolutely brilliant. Also, big shout out to Paula Wilkins Photography. She put in a shift taking terrific photos, not just of myself, but and Miss Meadows, but quite a few characters that were down that were attending the festival. So I hope I've got the right slide now being uploaded. So come on, please, let me get something right on this broadcast today. Here we go. Is this it? Come on. Yes, I believe this is it. You'll know who it is when I put it into the studio. There we go. Into the stream. There we go. Oh, we've already had that one, haven't we? I'm having an absolute nightmare. Oh, let's have a look again. I've got to find this because I said to this person, I've got a YouTube channel I'll be mentioning your stall. So let's have a look here. And I'll be going up to the Orpington market. I want to be able to look some of these people in the eye. So we might be overrunning tonight, folks, anyway, with the show. Oh, my word. Better off when I'm drinking alcohol. Seems to do a lot of things better then. Let's try. Must be this. I keep saying that, don't I? It's a great excuse just to listen to Reeva's Gallows. Hang on, I'll be quiet for a minute. Let's see what happens now. Oh, crikey. Hope you're having a good day anyway. If I haven't put you off, like, comment, and of course subscribe on YouTube. Try again. It's very windy out there at the moment as we record this show, but of course we're going out live. Not having much luck, have I? What have I done with it? Here's something. Right, last try. Multitasking is not really my thing, is it? Okay, so let's scroll down. I'm still here. Just making it to see if I can get the right. No. I'll tell you what we're going to have to do. Right, let's remove this. Let's have a proper clear out of what we've got lined up. Let's see. No, we've done that one. Okay, look, I think what we'll do, I want to talk about a few books as well that are very special to me anyway, because a lot of the character, well, actually cosplaying, if you like, is mentioned in these books, and I want to get them on the show. I want to squeeze them in, but I don't want to let this person down at the same time. So please bear with me. I will find it. It's got to be. I know it's here. But I edited it the other day. Let's see. You are got to be on here. I believe it. Okay, let's see what we've got on. Maybe. Okay, look. Fort Amherst next year, great event. Get yourself down there, support it. All the money goes to the fort. It's a great family day out, and I mean, when I stress a family day out as well. So yeah, make sure you get yourself down there, please. It is really something excellent, and they had a storyteller going around there, like a preacher kind of character, and it just made for a good laugh, good chuckle. Bring yourself something to eat, possibly a picnic or something, and dress up, enjoy yourselves, get the family down. I think the family ticket was something like £23, not bad. 2 adults, 2 children, etc., etc. You get to go in the fort as well. That includes your entry into the fort. Great stalls, as I said. Events. There are reenactors there. Reenactor pirates with black powder banging, black smoke going off all the time. There was Vikings there. Everything. Absolutely everything was there. Absolutely fantastic. And of course, let's see if I can find this stall. Stall. Here's the preacher, man. He was at Amherst. I've just labelled him as the preacher. Absolutely fantastic. So funny. All the stories. And what things was coming out with for an Easter Sunday as well. Don't know his real name, character's name, or where you can find him. He was just there. Obviously, he's an actor of a description, preacher. So I've just labelled him as a preacher there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well worth an attendance. I will get onto these books. I've just got to try perseverance. Try and find this this slide, which I would normally have preloaded up. But of course, not quite organised, am I? Not good enough. Next time I will be. He says, well, mind you, when you go live, anything can go wrong, can't it? It's going wrong big time. But I'll pull it back. Let's have a look. Let's just try this one. Let's hope. Oh, come on. Please, where are you? Come on. Please. No, it's not the one. Right, okay, what I'll do is I'll have to jump on. I'll have to do a shout out, old fashioned style. I know what I want to say, but it's pronounced in such a way I want to get it right. So what I'll do is I'll put it up on my Facebook as well. I'll be able to find the picture and to broadcasting live. Bear with me. It is coming. She's part of this stall is part of the Broken Hearts organisation that put together a market, I believe, in Chatham, if my brain's doing me justice, which it isn't today. Let's see if I can get. Hang on. It's pronounced in such a way. I know what I want to say. Because it's. See if I can find it this way. Something real forces are at work here, stopping me from this, from doing this. Right, let's have a look. Come on, going on Facebook. There it is. Little Ms. Spider Designs. Big shout out to Little Ms. spider designs. Finally, well done. Which now turns me on to the books I want to talk about. A big shout out now. I hope he's watching. He might be working. I know he's had a new role in his employment. There we go. Yeah, I want a big shout out to Nils, Visser, Cider Brandy Scribblers. That's his website. Now these books are terrific. I met Nils, I think, for the first time in 2017, maybe 18, and he writes lots of books, but this particular series of books is a cross between steampunk, 18th century smuggling, espionage, and some science fiction in there as well. And the books have a prequel series which build up the characters for the main character to go forward, and they're all available on this website. Alice Kittyhawk is the main character in the book, and there's what I like about these books is it's basically where I live. It's set where I live in Sussex and Kent, and Nils skillfully embroidered all of the old history that I touched on the blog, because he has an interest in it as well, and the live shows that I've done, and works in such a professional way to produce these books with steampunk, science fiction and espionage all rolled into one. And there's lots of great characters. He's used all the old smuggling gangs. I won't go into it too much because it might give some of the plot away. In the prequel books, there's a bit of a salute or an acknowledgement to Russell Thorndike's Dr. Sin. You've got to be careful with that because of Walt Disney. There's a lot of towns and cities in Kent and Sussex that are acknowledged. Places such as Rye, Hastings, the America Ground. I mean, that's all historically true, but Nils worked it in so that for example, the America Ground is still an independent state from the United Kingdom, and it has a governor. Guess who the governor is? Yeah, that's right, the man that can't find the correct slides for the live show, Captain James Bollinger, or Governor Bollinger as he is. And so there's another thread. You could, anyway, you could build up separate stories to that. You've got so Alice is making her way back for a reason from East Sussex. I won't say what, to try and get back home. And we'll leave it at that. But she comes across all these characters on her journey from East Sussex back to Brighton, I believe she'll end up. I mean, not all the books have been published. And in the book Amsterdam, or Amsterdammed, she's some kind of agent working in Amsterdam, trying to find the location of a particular person, and that then will probably, if I know Nils, will carry on with another series of books there. But all of them well worth a read. I mean, I haven't read all of Nils's books, but certainly they're a particular name, aren't they? Let's see if I can blow this up a bit further. Let's go full screen, hopefully. There, I can tell I'm not used to this kind of thing, don't you? Oh, hang on. Full screen. There we go. Made no difference to me, but anyway, look, check out the books on nilsvisser.co.uk, hashtag Cider Brandy Scribblers. Brilliant books. Smuggle Punk is hashtag Smuggle Punk is what Nils has rightfully called it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant books. So to read. As I say, local history, local places, all embroidered in there. And they're not even concluded, although I've had a look to a point as to what's going to happen in the future. I don't know if they can still be tracked down, but Darren Carrow done an excellent job of reading out a lot of the prequel books during the lockdown period. You might be able to find them on Facebook. Yeah, great series of books to buy, purchase, keep, go back to, as I do, because they remind you of some locality or something that happened. And also I've had the pleasure as well of doing some photo shoots with Nils in promoting the books and the Rye Heritage Centre as well. And there might be a few more projects coming up in the future. Of course, once they're official and done, I'll let you know. But look, thanks for your patience there, particularly with the slides. I guess it gave you better watching me, isn't it? You can listen to Reeves Gallows. So I don't know, I'm not sure what we'll be at next. I mean, also over the Easter period, but I'll cover it off in another show. I went to the Museum of London, Docklands, and I went to see the Executions exhibition, which was an excellent eye-opener, which I recommend. But I think by the time this show is broadcasted, it might have ended. It ends on the 16th of April, but it might be something that comes back or round to a museum near you. Look, thanks for joining in. I know that the slides over the Amherst Family Fantasy didn't go to plan, but that's live broadcasting for you. So, but a big shout out to Little Designs. Little Miss Spider Designs, and also a big shout out to the Pevensey Ghost Walks, the Friends of the Mint, the Pevensey Courthouse Museum, the Great Kent Spectations, Katie Raspberry Ripple, Borman. Thanks for everything you've done there, fantastic, and all the people involved in that. Fort Amherst, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Reeves Gallo again. And don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. I'm all on there now, I believe. Let's have a look. Hang on, not that one. The ticker's going anyway. Hide the ticker. Let's put this one on instead. There we go. No, that's the wrong one. It's not going right, is it? Do a like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and of course follow me on Facebook, and please follow the blog at the sussexsmuggler.co.uk. Contact me through that using the contact form, and I'll get back in touch with you. Thanks for watching tonight. Thank you for your patience as well. I look forward to seeing you again in the future. You'll take care of yourselves. Okay, thank you. Bye.